that was shared on the cross of Calvary, whether you know it, you don't know it, every ancestral bondage, ancestral covenant that has become a stone, causing hindrances and delay over your destiny, by the power of the resurrected Jesus, I command that stone to be rolled away. In the name of Jesus. Because death could not hold him captive. Every area of your life that is dead, because when he resurrected, he gave gift unto men. Every area of your life that is ineffective today, every area of your life that is struggling, you've tried your best as a man, but it seems not to be working. By the power of resurrection, I declare that life turn around right now. In the name of Jesus. From henceforth, you will remember this day that you celebrated Jesus 2017, and your life turned around. So shall it be. In Jesus' name.
God of war, who he might be, so the cause is free. He's the King of the ground, the bright and morning star, the ruler of all nations, and the great I am.
Father, we
worship you.
Lord, we worship
Rasatolina Shantalia Bradosh, Maseli Androdosh, Rabba Sutali Andosh, Rakato Balido Yalebrosh, Rabba Sulebosh, Rakato Baleles, Rabba Baba Sheli Andosh, Kato Baliandosh, Ribobosh, Nasoli Androdosh.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Jesus.
Precious Father, we thank you tonight.
Thank you, Jesus.
We say to you alone be all the glory.
Yes, Father.
We ask for your utterances.
Yes, Lord.
We ask for overflow of joy.
Yes, Lord.
We ask that you be with us in this service.
Yes,
we
Father.
ask that souls be touched.
Yes,
we
Lord.
ask that inspiration be released tonight.
Yes, Father.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Master, we say thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you for the testimonies
Thank you,
that you're about to release in this month
Yes, Lord.
of December. To you alone be all the glory.
Hallelujah.
In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
I will ask that the network be stable.
Yes.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon. And good night. According to your season and your time. So we are welcome to have you in this, we're happy to have you in this Mrs. Marriage and Relationship Strategy. As usual, Saturday, Mrs. I saw someone that I say you're happy to be back. So where have you been? I hope you are fine. Welcome. I want us to welcome everyone coming for the first time. Tell them Jesus loved them. Tell them we are happy they are here. Yes, if tonight is your first time of coming, you are welcome. God bless you for coming. Don't worry, you will love us and you will love what we do here. So today's Saturday being our Mrs. Marriage and Relationship Strategies. It's mostly a time where we talk, where we laugh, and still have reasons for gathering. Well, I just saw your message now. Well, I don't have problem with this weekends. I forget before you started writing and spoiling my name in that platform. It's unfair. It's unfair, sweetheart. For you to be writing me now, which means maybe you're online. Be online, I can't hate you. But for you to be writing all those stuff is unfair, okay? I don't have problem with you. Hello, studio, are you talking to me? Hello, studio? Wow. At times, what we do is unfair, okay? At times, what we do is unfair. I'm happy you just wrote now. That's why I'm just saying it. Just your message and I'm shocked. I thought you declare me enemy without having anything against you. It's unfair. If you go to a platform where they are saying everybody is a thief, everybody is a this, everybody is a that, you don't just carry me that you met one day and begin to say I have an account all over Europe. I'm a pretender, I'm like them. And you met me in program in radio. I prayed for you, did deliverance, and I told you bye. I never know you. I don't even know whether you were partnering with maybe one thing or the other from Italy. I don't have idea. And you are writing me now. You have been spoiling my name in that platform. I didn't ask God to judge you, okay? I just write you your message that, did we sing the dream? I knew you walked into a program one day and I prayed for you. That was what I knew about you. I never had anything from you. And you are telling them I have an account all over Europe and I'm a pretender. It's unfair. Okay? Now you wrote me on the back now to say you never meant that. But on the front to call you public, you're spoiling my name. It's unfair. Life is a give and take. I don't have anything against you, but since you right now you never said that, I don't have issues with you, but we should learn. We only met me once in the radio, once, and I never met you for life. And I went to a platform and said I would pretend that I have account all over Europe. I do. Why? Life is not like that. If you want to belong to a new group, you are free. But don't call somebody at the front and come outside beginning to mean that in the public. May God have mercy. Okay? I do speak out. It's because you wrote it here now. That's why I went to your messenger and write you. Where did we meet? That you have to carry me to a platform and you are cursing what I don't know. Where did we meet? Where? I didn't see you give me physical €1 on my hand. If you are partner 20 euro or 10 euro with the online people, I'm not even aware. Why taking me to a platform, calling me pretender? You know me. I have account all over Europe. You have been following me, paying money to meet in March. Why? We should not take life like that, okay? And if you see people lying in platform, don't join that spirit. Who you never met that you came to the program, pray for you, do deliverance for you, and never met you for life again. And you go to a program and scandalizing me, introducing me to people, as if we met in the dream. Thank God you wrote, okay? May God have mercy. Don't have problem with you. Let's go today. But everyone coming in, I'm happy. That's why we must not believe everything we hear, okay? Must not believe. Test people before you believe. It's bad. Let's move on. Marriage and relationship strategies. Wow. So many homes have been built through this marriage stuff. Wow, you won't understand. Many homes are be blessed due to this marriage relation. So I believe you'll be blessed. So they'll give us a topic tonight. let's see what God has for us. Theme: positive and negative effects of early or late marriage. Positive, I write it in twice in studio, this way. Positive stroke negative effects, positive or negative effect, the positive and negative side of early marriage and late marriage. Okay? When you marry very early, there are some effects, both positive and negative. When you marry late, there are also some effects, both positive and negative. And everyone don't marry the same time, we know now. And there are some people who married at their early age, 22, 23, even 18. Who at 18? 17, 18, 22, 25. There are some people married at 36, 38, 40, 42, even to 50. Even to 50. People marry differently. There are some people who at the beginning were having, how do I put it? To be called, they can't be spouses? No, I don't know how English put it. That people desired their hands, as I put it, to marry. Okay? Who believes that it's too early to marry? You know? Just like those days, you look at somebody, you just say, wow, I'm just 22, I can't just marry now, you know? I have a life to live, I've not enjoyed my life. I'm in school and whatever. And you have others that are like, wow, I just want to live a married life. Yeah. You know, it's actually choices. It's actually choices we make. Some people want to marry at early age. Some people don't want to marry now because they want to have some, maybe because of they have to have some taste of life, or the person they are expecting hasn't come. Yeah, there are people that are like, wow, this is not my type. This is not my type. This is not what I want. This is not what I pray for. This is not my choice. This is not what I'm seeing in the dreams. I'm looking for a fat, bogus, dark man. This one I'm seeing is too tiny for my liking. Vice versa. And you see the others and are like, wow, this is the man I'm looking for. But I don't want to marry yet. I'm in school. I must complete my education. I must go to this. I must go to that. I must go to this. Well, somebody is already responding that early age is a risk. Well, I think patience is helping me now to let us know what we consider the best time to marry. I love that. Thank you for coming in fast. You see, I do ask questions at the beginning, so I almost started teaching now. Someone said early marriage, that's early age marriage, is risk. I don't know whether another person have that opinion that the earlier or the later is better. But I know that both have positive and negative. Okay? And I want to know when it is early age marriage and when it is the later. Because people might consider early age marriage as a time of between 16 to maybe 24. Well, I say a little like a little, I want to believe, I want to say experience. Something like that. Experience. I don't already know what you are saying. Thank you. So, I love that. That's why I say they have positive and negative. And someone just talk about experience. So you are talking about consequences or negative side. You say you need the experience. Why someone said early marriage is better. Wow. I love this topic because it's going to be diversified with several opinions that early is better and the later is better. You see? So my picture now is that just keep on putting your opinion. Early marriage and later marriage. Which one is actually better? Remember, the day you enter marriage does not conclude everything about the marriage. Okay, there's one thing to start marriage today. There's another thing is to continue living a joyful home. He said, I've been there before. God bless you, Master. Because wow, so she's talking from experience. That means she married, maybe she got married earlier and there wasn't experience on how to handle your husband or your wife, and you were using the experience of your mother or your neighbor or your friend to manage your home because there was no experience. But I would also want to know, if you haven't married at all before, whether early or later, what kind of experience would you have had? I want to believe that the experience within marriage, because if you are talking about maturity, it will be a little bit better than experience, So I will help you out there. Because if you say because of experience, maybe somebody needs to have experience before getting married. I want to believe that you may get married at 40 and be fighting.
Your experience is not my experience.
Thank you.
So we all have different experiences.
And different people.
And different people.
And if you haven't married at all, you can't have experience of being the witness.
All depends on who comes your way and who you met.
Thank you. Very straight. All depends on who come your way or who you met. He said, early marriage is a risk. Okay, the same with patience. Patience said, I'm married at the age of 20, small, 20 small, sharp. Hey, 20. I feel for 20 years sharp. 20 years is early. It's not easy to manage. You are still trying to manage yourself now. 20 is small, sharp. So I'm trying to understand you already. So it's better to marry at a ripe age. Which one ripe? Which one the right, Stella? Why? If you marry too early, you will abuse it without knowing what marriage is. Yeah, that's why I just talk about that 20 actually. If you marry too early, you may abuse it. So let us know. You may actually abuse it because you don't even know the purpose of marriage. Well, I will say my daughter is 23 now. Wow. But there's still a fruit. This is the one I love in that early marriage. This is a man that you are growing up with your child. Wow. You and your child, you are studying, you don't know who is mother, you look at sisters. Wow, I love that one. But actually, that early marriage depends on the maturity too, because there are some girls who are 20, so mature, but it's not easy. But they are matured. But there are people who are 38, 40, still are not mature. Now that's what we're talking about, chewing bone and drinking milk. And he says it's not by age. There are some people who have passed through mentoring as girls from their mother, from their grandma, and from people around them. And there are children that grew up in hard way and get matured at little age.
Yeah.
You see? Because of the hardness and the situation where they grown, you see? So they become matured in their mind, even as children, even as adolescents, as youths. You see a child of 18, 20 years, so matured in reasoning, because of the circumstances where she might have grown up. You see a boy of 18, 20 years, so matured in his reasoning, because of the hardness. Let me tell you, if you are 25 years old, as a son of a senator or house of representative, or a son of a rich man, and you have always drink milk or drank milk, being pet with chicken and every stuff, you've not seen sun, you've not feel the heat of the world. Your father was already very rich. Before you were giving birth to, you never touched anything. You are not matured. Most of them are not matured at 25.
Yeah.
But if you've actually tested the other part of life, like Peter Paul here said, endure hardness. When you endure hardness as a child, grown up from a very interesting situation, when you at 12 years, you already start taking care of yourself. Wow. You will be matured. No experience can make people mature. You'll be so mature that, wow, people that are even there, the people who have never tested sun one day, who have been was up, eating their father money, drinking their car, they never spent one dime. Whereas there are other people who have been there, other hard training. So when these kind of people grow up, their reason is exposed. They are matured. Just like they will think that the children that grandmother raised. You know now, don't consider Solomon and David. Huh? So he learned, apart from the anointing, he was a well-raised child of the Father. That's how I will put it. So you will learn. That's when you see Solomon writing Proverbs when David wrote Psalms.
Yeah.
You see, and writing Ecclesiastes. Because he had a mentor who he listened to. You see, that's the benefit of a mentor. So when you grow up under a wise person, for example, some grow up under their aged mother, grandmother, and where they need to take care of their family, even at their own youth age, they'll be so mature, more than people who have never tasted sun or affliction. You see? So, and now they are to marry, it is still people from the same prosperity group that he or she married. You see, before you know it, this person will differently act as a child. So it's quite different. Okay? Yeah, I say marriage is different from getting pregnant at early age. Of course. Of course. So see my mother, how she managed her home. I thought I know it all, but now I know better. Thank God for giving me the opportunity to marry again, and I'm happy. Wow. I like that maturity is different for age. Thank you. That's what I'm explaining. Okay? You can see, maturity is actually, you can see children who are married with their husband and wife, you never see them having issues.
Yeah.
They are just there. They are just there because they are matured. They became people of two-like people, and they became matured, and they're able to handle their marriage. Whereas you can see grandmother and grandfather fighting.
Yeah.
You can see, maturity is not actually about age. Okay? He said most of my friends that got pregnant at early age suffer in the mass house. Yeah, of course. So let's see now some of the positive part of early marriage and the negative side. Positive side of early marriage. My Papa was speaking in Ecclesiastes chapter 3. He said there is a time for everything under the earth. So which means there is a time for marriage. That's why some nations are protesting that 8 years shouldn't be married out, 10 years shouldn't be married out, because it is not their time of marriage. Yeah. Even Mary needed to wait for his time of marriage to fulfill that purpose. There's always a time. There was a time Jacob, Isaac needed to marry before they were married. So you don't just get married, you don't just marry out children, or young boy just get married. That's why we're having problems. You don't get married when your emotion begins to look for a man, and you say, wow, what next? Let me just marry. No. It says some married at 38 or 40 and still abuse marriage. Because they've seen a lot of life and still never wants to come down. That's it. That's it. The maturity that means the two individuals who are involved in it, of course. Because if it is only one person that is mature, wahala will come. Yeah. I do say it when two vehicles are passing on the way. Even if you are not drunk, when the opposite driver is drunk, it can finish your life. Have you seen it? It is two. And remember, destiny, marriage is like people going to one destination. So if you are not drunk, you are conscious about driving, it does not make you to escape accident, because the person coming on the other side that is drunk can come and clear you off from the road. So it's involved in two people. One personality cannot actually make it work, because the other person might be frustrating it. That's why we need compatibility and the place of courtship in marriage. One person may not want problem, another person is so troublesome. Yeah. There are women that wake up trouble start, there are men that wake up trouble start. Yeah. And when you are living with somebody who is so worried, who is so troublesome, even your good will be swallowed. Your good will not be enough to help the matter. So that's why it's good to know each other. It's good to, because one person can be swallowing it, and if it is only one person that is on the taking side, the man will become burdensome. If it's only one person that is on the bearing side, their own become problem. The person, one person of it is carrying load, which marriage is not like that. Yeah. Marriage is not for one person to be carrying the pain and be bearing. There's no, but that person is just bearing it, and I bet you, if that person has this way out, he will escape. Yeah. Okay? One person is there. There are some people who believe that, my partner is just the one bearing it, then let me have this say. That's wickedness. That's wickedness. Only one person cannot just be on the taking side. Anytime trouble comes, it's coming from the man, it's coming from the man. The woman is like, I want to build my home, I want to do my home. No. Trouble must not be coming from one side. If it's coming from like only the woman and they are saying the man, yeah, the man be, that's no love, there's no marriage there. It's a war front. And so people are so happy. So people are so happy, like, now me the rule. Let me not threaten him. Let me show him the color. You don't understand what is called love. If your partner must beg you every time to have peace in your home, the same you, he is begging or she is begging, you that is already decide that will be begged. Sweetheart, you are missing it already. That's no marriage.
Yes.
If every time you are the one that will be begged to let peace reign, you see the woman like, honey, it's okay now, I understand, it's okay now. Honey, sorry now. Anyway, I offend you, sorry now. Or the man is like, sweetheart, I'm sorry now. Let me talk. No. That is no more marriage. It becomes a problem, it becomes a burden. You are not meant to be the one that will let have your way and enjoy yourself. And so every time you want to create problem, to put your partner under pressure. No. If you are doing that, God self will not be happy with you. Yeah. Marriage is for understanding. Two lie together, they shall be it. You see, it's for two of you to have a say. I know, permit me to say there are some men who are just so much on the trouble side that the woman becomes so fearful. And there are some women who are just so much on the shakara, whether they think they are doing baby. I told the lady one day, if you think you are doing baby, this man is in torment. Don't say the man is weak towards your emotion and now you are not doing baby every day to make the man beg you in everything. No, marriage is not like that. So as a man, when your wife begins to fear you, as you are coming, your wife begins to fear you. The wife is under threat, under torment. When my husband enter now, I don't just know what he will say. When my husband enter now, let me quickly pick things for the floor. When my husband enter now, I just don't know the reaction. No, that is not marriage. That's not a good home. A good home is that, wow, you are expecting that as your husband enter now, you are going to smile. You are expecting him. You are happy to see him come. You are calling him. When are you coming now? Himself will be asking you, waiting now, wait. When are you coming? And that's marriage. That is the two people bringing together, blood together. That's why you called him, and where are you? He goes, but I just left you now. Okay, when are you coming? You see, that's marriage. Not that your wife here, you are coming, your wife begins to run, no, that's a battlefield. That's never marriage. It's a wrong type of marriage. Where your wife needs to kneel down to beg you in every situation, that's a wrong type of marriage. That is not marriage. Those are two opposite people living together without understanding the meaning of marriage. Your wife should be so happy. Your wife should be missing you. Anytime you are not around, he's feeling cold, he's feeling lonely. That, wow, when is my husband coming? Not as a tyrant like the way my father used to be. That my father is coming, all of us have to take broom, we are sweeping. Even your children will be aware that there is no harmony in your house. Marriage is a place of harmony. If your wife doesn't call you, if your wife is not happy that you're even returning from work, you know that that's not marriage. Yeah. Your wife should be zealous to see you. Your wife should be happy. Well, when is my husband coming out? He will be calling you. Where are you? The man will like, what is he saying? No, I just want to know where you are now. That's marriage. Vice versa to the wife too. Your husband should not be happy that he's coming, that his house today will be on fire. That my wife asked me money, I'm not giving him more. Let me just go. I do tell some women, if your husband have to leave house, because of your nagging and go to a friend's house, that's no marriage. That's no marriage. Yeah. Your husband have to run away from house and say, let me go and have some peace in my friend's house. From there, your husband will see a Jezebel with that. Your husband will see a Jezebel. The man cannot be coming and everywhere is hot. The man cannot be coming everywhere is hot. The man want to pull his shirt because you demanded for 50 euro for your mother and the man hasn't brought it. Wow, immediately the man is coming everywhere is hot. You just open door and make chill. You just hiss on the man's head. The man open door, he says, "Wait to give food." We say, which kind of food? You say, which kind of food do you want me to bring? So the man is afraid to talk to you. The man cannot look at your eyes with the eyes of love. The man is looking at your eyes with fear. Not knowing what will my wife respond today. That's not marriage, man. It's not marriage if you don't understand That is a house of trouble, house of trauma. That to demand that money the man hasn't given you. No. Where, sweetheart? Huh? Tell them welcome. Welcome your husband. Let him eat. Discuss with him. Don't be so on fire. No. Many women were guilty of this thing. The man would just take his coat, the suit he was already pulling, and say, I'm coming. That's why on Sunday your husband is supposed to be with you, is with friends. Don't make friends keep your husband company, good company more than you at home. No. Don't make your husband be so zealous to be with your friends. To be with his friends than you. Weekend, you are the man is working Monday to Friday or to Saturday. The weekend after church, he will not have 1 hour with you. You yourself, you don't care. You yourself, you don't care. You gather yourself with your friends. That's the time of communication, intimacy. That's the only time your husband have with you in the evening when you can talk. In the morning, a man goes to work. Come back in the night, tired, sleep. The next day, the same. Is it when he's now in bed in the night that you will start telling stories story that is not existing? On Saturday, maybe it's not working. The next thing you see, you know this man will go and look at ball or whatever around 6 p.m. or he's going to somewhere. In that afternoon, you are still crumbling. So Sunday again after church, sit with this man, watch television and discuss and laugh together. Build an atmosphere of communication and relationship around your home. That's the time you will bring a matter. You know that you have not called my father for a long time. You know that you have not given me money for school fees with my brother. You know, you just nag and nag. That was why Solomon said it's better for him to just leave this woman in the sitting room and go and sit and go to the top of the roof and go and relax there. He said it's better than with a contentious and a boring woman. He said, let me just leave this house. I said it's better to just go to wilderness than to come from church and sit with your wife and the only thing it's doing to your head is hammering you. Don't let your husband find comfort in friends more than you. That's called marriage. Somebody's asking a question. I don't want to jump you. I quickly want to answer you. So, what if the man is not making the woman happy? Some men don't want peace, always looking for fault from the women instead of setting things in an easy way. Yeah, very, very bad spirit, you know. I do pity women who are in that shoe. Okay? I do pity women. A man that is supposed to call you like a child is not terrorizing you. Wow. It's so bad. I do pity women how the man mistakenly takes such steps. A man that is supposed to be your best friend, to speak to you, to make you happy. Look at you and say, wow, you look beautiful, you look this. Thank God for the day I marry you. A man is supposed to come to your back and rub you and make you happy. But when the man is the one that see you and look at you and say, you're just a useless woman. You are nothing but a bumfoo in my house. Hey! I tell the woman how stupid the woman is, how his ex-girlfriend was the best, how he regretted marrying you. He said you are just like your mother. Child! I wonder how women cope in such. I thought when a woman would talk to me, I would hold my head. How can a woman become a woman of wisdom or a woman of dignity or a woman that can fulfill purpose in this kind of atmosphere when the closest person to you, you know, when the closest person to you tell you are foolish, your morale will be finished. You'll be so timid because this is the man that knows me. If the man that knows me tell me that I'm a nobody, I will be looking myself as I'm a nobody. It will finish you. It will destroy you. It will finish you up. So the best thing the man can do to the wife is to tell the wife, wow, I'm blessed. You know, you're a very nice woman. I'm happy that I married you. Wow, the woman will be laughing. And the woman will serve you well, good food and good everything. But when you are like, I regretted the day I married you. If you see my ex-girlfriend, she was pretty. If you see my ex-girlfriend, she was this. If you see my ex-girlfriend, why didn't you marry the ex, sir? Why did you leave the ex and come and look for a Becker like me? What happened to you and the ex? I wasn't there. You could have married the ex now. And so when you are telling the woman this one, wow, the woman is finished. Wow, I've seen some women, I'm like, how do they manage this kind of home? They are trying. A man is coming, is a problem to the woman. And the worst case, that will not end in insulting the woman. He will still continue to insult the woman's mother. Say, look at you. You are like your mother. Useless family, witches and wizards. How do women be such?
You see, a pastor, he somehow But I want to talk about the early marriage, you know.
Wow,
the early marriage. Once, so many times we do hear people talks about early marriage and we see the negative part and the positive part. And I want somebody to know that when we talk about marriage, we're just talking about somebody's going to learn something, because when we talk about marriage, we are talking about you yourself and the man or the woman you're going to live with.
Yes.
Because of you just come and meet each other. So that means marriage, we are not need to know each other, because you didn't know each other
from different homes.
So that means like when somebody want to enter school, that means you didn't until you graduate before you get your certificate. And marriage, there is no graduate, because when you're going into marriage, you should have a mindset that I'm going into marriage to build.
Thank you.
You see, I am
going. Two of them.
Both of us are going to marriage to build and to
learn ourselves.
And to learn ourselves.
We are from different families.
Yeah, and there must be negative things. There must be positive things.
Correct together.
And we are going to, as we are growing, we are collecting the negative things and be able to make use of the positive one.
Yes.
So there must be negative part in marriage. Because we didn't know each other, and because of the negative part, that is where we now need to work on ourselves.
Exactly.
This one, we don't need it in this marriage. This is what we need.
Exactly.
And we talk about early marriage. I found that there's so many people that go into marriage. It just when the youth are growing up. You know, we talk about from 18, 20, 21 to 24. Yeah. And those type of people, we see that because of they just graduate from school, and they find that because this one, he just got married. My friend just
exactly.
got, and they find that marriage is just running in that period. And maybe you are hanging out with a guy, and you are cutting with a guy, and you feel like, wow, and this guy have been showing you signs of, and you yourself, you are not convinced, because you just graduate from school, and you just want to, you know, better your life before you can go into. But because so you find that everybody around me is getting married, it's okay. Let me just marry. Let me just get married, and they forget everything that they have learned in school and just got married. That is where you now see the negative part, because you are not prepared in that marriage. You didn't prepare. You just walking, and because if marriage is not a thing that you walk in, because if you walk in, it will work out. So that you must prepare. With early marriage, you must prepare. So many people that have fought in early marriage because they are not prepared in marriage. So because of they are not prepared, they walk out.
Thank you. I love that. Every marriage must be prepared for. Did you just hear that? Everybody must be prepared for, not because my friends are doing marriage. Imagine a girl now who have a vision to be read medicine, to be a doctor or engineer or a lawyer. And now because their friends are getting married in school while they are leaving school, the girl just see her friends getting married. They saw a big guy with a big jeep, with big stuff, and the guy just like, just get married to me now, you know. You can marry me and still be going to school. And this guy is a flex, so maybe she's not yet ready to settle down. And it's okay, let's just marry after all, can still be going to school. Enter into this marriage now, and now understood that you are going to now drop your own like, and pick some of the like of your partner. That's what people don't understand in marriage. You don't just expect me to marry you and drop everything about me and just be using your own. I think that's where we're having misunderstanding. We both have our head. We both have our sense. We both grew up from different families. The way I was brought up is not the way you were brought up. Now we were strangers. We couldn't have drunk in the same cup before for water. You couldn't have used your cup, me said just carry and put in my mouth. But the day you agree together, you are made and you started drinking water from the same cup, you become even best, more than the families that have been with each other, parent, family, and all those stuff. Now at the end of the day, the picture is that somebody should not just come in now, a man or a woman, maybe a man say, expecting the wife to drop everything she has ever known and just begin to let him know. And him, maybe the woman expects the man drop everything. I do tell some ladies, this man can't just drop all his brain that he has used for years and just begin to take every permission from you before anything. And so some ladies can't just drop everything and just need to be under commandment. Even God that gave commandments said we could not obey the commandments, and Jesus had to bring grace for us. No man or woman being on earth can really obey commandment from human being. We could not obey commandment from merciful God. How can we obey commandment from human being? So the fact that you must understand that I never knew you, you never know me, we never grew up from the same house. I have a pattern of family where I grew up. And remember, family pattern is still among. There are some children who see, you know that this is their mother. There are some men you see the car, you know, say, mama. When you call the mother, ask questions, say, hey, that's what papa be and that's what we be.
That is it.
They are there, there are hereditary stuff, there are trade stuff. There are some stuff Abraham did. You see it in Isaac, you see it in Jacob.
Yeah.
You see, and this person is having this one, and this other family is having this one. Now we are married, we have come to get married. We have to learn with understanding each other. Why you drop some from your own, why I drop some from my own, why you adjust to some, me I'm adjusting to some.
That is it, yeah.
So you can't expect that this one that the mother was so harsh, or this one the father was so harsh, and he knows how to beat woman, and this man that you marry want to be beating me.
Yeah.
It happens.
It happens, and Pastor, because of the negative part in early marriage, you begin to blame the man.
Yes.
The reason is that because of he did not fulfill your vision.
Exactly.
You just walking in a marriage, and you just wanted the man, to do everything for and what you are expecting to see in marriage. You don't need to. You are going to be pregnant. You are going to have a child. You are going to. So it's like all your vision is abandoned, and you are just living in complaint.
And when you now see your friends that you
started together, you
becoming daughters, that man will be in trouble.
That is it. So
because you didn't prepare them, you just see some people from this land went to Nigeria. Some of them got married. By the time they didn't go back in 1 year, they lose their wives because they went back home and spent their 2,000 euro for enjoyment. Come to this place, 2 years, no work.
Yeah.
The women were like, you came from abroad and I married you. Now send me money. You don't want to send me money. To hell with this marriage.
That is it.
You see, because they didn't prepare to enter. They entered because the guy was in abroad. So if I'm to study medicine and because of my friend's marriage, I just run into marriage. Or if I was doing something else because of my friend marriage, I just run into marriage. And I'm expecting to take care of my family. And those my friends are looking for their future. I haven't waited for you now. Look as if I'm suffering. And I see those my friends living well.
That is it.
No, but nothing go fine now.
Of course, because of maybe maybe the husband you have is not capable of taking good care of you.
And maybe he told you from the beginning, be my wife, don't work.
Yeah, and secondly, and because of a matured marriage or that is getting so much, you know that. Why? And that's what we talk about the negative part in early marriage. Because he knew that you are not the only one the man is going to take care of. He's going to take care of the children. Exactly. He's going to take care of everybody. Exactly. So now, because of the early marriage, the people that are getting married between that 24 down is just living themselves.
Yeah.
They want to wear good shirts.
Yeah.
They want to dress good, and they are not even thinking of the future of the marriage. Exactly. They are just thinking of today. Exactly. And because of that, it can cause a lot of confusion, exactly. A lot of damages.
I love that. And when you jump into early marriage because the man is rich and anything shake in that man's system,
it's problem.
You jump and looking for
just a problem. Yeah.
Many ladies were married this Europe because there was no work, people didn't have money.
Yeah.
They were traveling to other nations to find house again. The work they left before, they went back to prostituting. Yeah. Because they believe the man couldn't take care of the high level. Them, yeah. Because they were living a high level system and they were not yet broken.
Before,
you need to be broken first.
Yes.
Move your life from materialism and some of those high stuff. When you were hustling making your own money, it's different than when you want to settle down. So people still cannot live that life. Yeah. And now when you bring the man followed you at that high level, now it's have to now calm down. Calm down, know that you are not a married woman. You cannot more get the kind of hair you want.
You want to be a
guy. When the man is not rich, then you can have it again. You are not a married woman, you cannot just expect now. That's why when the child just run from somebody that is making, that's why at times God will break his children.
Of course, yeah.
Somebody that is making money, having a house, having filling station. It's very difficult for them to marry because when you just, if they haven't make up their mind that I'm tired, that's why I do tell some men in Europe, it's better to marry a lady who is actually already tired in the working. My minister is laughing in parable because I have not finished my statement, but my minister is already laughing in parable because you know where I'm going. It's possible, marry a lady when already almost round up. You understand? Oh God. Let me talk, my friend. Marry a lady who has almost round up. That you carry all your small money, go to put yourself under pressure. That's the truth.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not the one that will still put any woman you love will not put you under pressure. Any man you love will not put you under pressure. So you look for the one you can that will not put you under pressure. If your money not rich, No go marry sandpaper. You can't sandpaper every day. If your money rich, you're a big man. Marry classic woman you can take care of. Every woman loves the wife. Every man loves the wife to classic.
Yeah.
But if you don't get that money, don't go and pretend. Gather 2,000 euro. Go find one fine girl. You know you don't have the money. You package as a banker. How can somebody leave Europe, wear suit to go and marry when you know that now sure you they do for Europe? You know that you are managing life here. You now package yourself, wear suit, go use your last cover you gather for 10 years. No, we in Europe we are too funny.
Yeah.
Somebody will work for 10 years, just gather the whole money, buy one car, go spend 3 weeks for Nigeria. Now 10 years money, oh.
Spend it in the 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks, I marry innocent girl. After spending it, now the guy is waiting for, because the guy says, my husband can spend 100,000 in 1 second.
That means he can spend 3 million in 1 year.
If you can spend that, that's it.
That is it. God.
Because the impression you give the women that, wow, the man just come and just, my husband is rich, you know. That's what we that come from abroad, even people that have money in our country, who go back home, they do respect us.
Yeah.
Because if you carry 2,000 euro, you go finish them.
Yeah.
You took it home to eat it.
You see, this thing is just, I met a guy this week that he talks about marriage. And he's telling me that, wow, there is a lady that wants to get married, but he's like, he's no guy. I said, no, the lady does not need to show you. Yeah. You are the one that to show a lady that you are serious. Yeah. I don't expect a lady to be calling you. No. You are the one to call a lady. That's why you are a man. And don't be shy. No. Because if you're shy, the lady will think that why you didn't know what. So you must go. So and he said, well, okay, I'm just get courage by this word he told me. So I'm going to buy her this. I say, don't need that. After, if you buy it today, can you continue buying it tomorrow? So it doesn't mean, ladies, even though I want little things, buy and
okay, you want to buy for them.
So I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy this expensive gift. I said, no, the lady does not need that so much expensive gift. And if you show her at the beginning, that means you're going to continue.
So now they discourage men.
So you are going to be continued. So you better you buy him 1 euro thing. Let
use flour and see this guy, yo. Chai, this guy, yo. Hey, you must learn, can you hear that? So
it's true. You don't need to buy.
Because if you buy big thing, which means
you are going to continue.
Buy big thing.
You are buying to show her that they have money, so you can win.
So what is your suggestion?
So and I told her that it doesn't need to buy. Buy a flower.
Hey, God, ladies, don't take flower again. Come on, go and sit down there. All this flower and card we wear, people are using to deceive people these days. Carry a card and be writing love letters.
Take her out. Go to.
I'll spend 10 euro, 5 euro for her.
Even though if it's one, let her know her care. Every lady needs care. It does not mean that you must spend all the money for the lady to know that he care. But the little thing he can spend, he can actually show that wow, this man care for me. So it's no matter of how much you will spend on that moment. Because if you spend 500 euro outing with a lady, are you going to continue spending 500 euro? Do you have the money to be spending?
No,
so you better spend 20 euro.
Mr. Smith said, Child, Jesus, this guy, you already know his tribe. Hey, what are you saying? I hope your wife is watching. Thank God someone not already married. He said, Child, Mr. Chigozi, oh, this is very, very bad. He said, Minister, there's God. Oh, there's God. This is
but
not
good.
Right.
He put himself under pressure. In marriage, the lady will be demanding.
So she should buy flower.
She should buy even the
relative. She should buy flower. And when they give her flower, pray go just give you flower, carry you go and give you some food. Go use and rub you, you know the care. Hey! Ladies, people, I'm having. He said, a flower she go chop. Help me ask her. Huh?
But
he said, Minister, I'll vote this. I don't agree. Ladies, I was seeing the Kelly just now. Ladies, Mr. So you said, Child, this is unfair. So now, flower, ladies, be wise. Let him buy good thing now.
But it's no matter of what he presents a lady in the first time.
Now, sweet mouth.
Yeah, it's just what you can say. The lady want to know if you have good things in your head. The same way you want to know if you have something in say. Because the first outing, I believe that whatever that interested the lady or interested the guy is what is coming out from your mouth.
Look at who. They say, who is that? When Mr. Chico say is right. Don't start with money. Okay. Somebody is even crying. Mina is crying. So that's what they do also. Mr. Solution Flower is being romantic. Mr. Chi is talking, Allah no agree. Ella don't put question. I is a bad flower for sharp lady in a dustbin. You go consider. Complete dustbin.
But Pastor, it's not just flower. You people just go to after and finish it and you get back something.
I know one flower, beg. That's African women don't accept flower these days. I said, when you go plug natural flower, give her to buy instead of to buy. Kai, you just finished that girl business.
No.
Well, Mr. Chigoze said something, you know, so that, but it's not fair, I'm not happy. But what I don't have to side you. It's unfair. Beg. So what he's saying is that don't start with big money. You see, men, I love one film I watched those days. Say not man enough. Wow. Not man enough. Why? The guy no will treated that message partially.
Yeah.
He made that guy love that guy so.
He will not speak.
Fear don't let him speak.
He will not speak.
Now those kind boy, when the guy don't follow that person, he go the dreamer.
That is what is happening to the guy. You see the guy is hiding. I say, why are you hiding? He said he doesn't know how to.
It's a Christian, make him give me for business, source it for my life.
I said, why are you hiding? He said you want to spend your life and you are hiding.
That guy goes, that boy need prayer.
So
lecture effect, because even if you marry,
now when I ask, but the point is that he want to show that he has money. Yes, he has money.
No, you know, boys that don't have words,
always
romantic
want
words
to
use money.
That's
why gigolos are very dangerous.
Yeah.
So as we explained just now.
Yeah.
Thank God I know you and you are married. Now so Jiggy tell the talk. Jiggy will use their money, buy they will find, just sharp. We know them. Gigolos don't drop €1. They will find. The ones will be innocent people. Now they spend. That's why when the innocent people spend on the girls, they'll go give gigolo. Now so we see like, I know a guy in Nigeria, this gigolo didn't start now. I know a guy in Nigeria, she was cooking rice with this barrel, this wheelbarrow stuff. She will cook rice. There was people who really, who wanted her. But she will cook rice and go and give a boy in university. The guy no marry, go marry this thing. So that's what gigolos do. They will brainwash guys' mind with sweet. Guys, when their mouth too sweet. Somebody that's not yet married, listen to this one. Boy, when the mouth too sweet, if they talk, just tell them say, oh, go meet God. Use prayer matter. Boys, when their mouth too sweet, they don't spend. That's the truth. I know them by their fruit, which I know them. But you see, person recommending flower. Boys with their sweet mouth, they can tell you everything. Your head go gaga. Now those ones say women get fish brain. They will pass now so.
No, there's something that every man should know how to rap a woman. No.
When you don't marry and different, when they want them, they approach.
Yeah,
you see and say, fine, well.
Yes.
It's fine, well. You scream, well. Fine, package, well. He could meet you, sweetheart. I've been looking for somebody like you. Now lie. He go don't brainwash you. Now lie.
But Pastor, what a woman wants is care. It doesn't matter how much you show to care. It's all about caring.
By mouth.
It's by mouth and by physical. Cafe. No, it's not only by mouth that you show a lady that you care.
Just what you know.
No, but something must leave you to show its care. But that thing must not be. It must be big. No matter how little you eat, the most important that you show care and let that care be continuous. That's what matter at the first appear. Because of if you want to show care and begin to showing what you are not, it's going to bring premature early marriage. So that is what we are trying to avoid. Because if you want at the first time, you want to show a lady that I can take care of you, and you are not really spending what you are spending does not have it. So and you want to show the lady can take care. A lady does not need that. What a lady needs that show her that I just care. And once you show a lady that you care, and the lady see that sincerity in you, and when the lady now finally agree to marry you, and he continues to say, this man actually mean what he said. It's not all about showing a lady what you are not, because of that is what is going to cause you problem in later. So that is what we are trying to avoid. So men should not always want to show a lady, I can take care of you, because he doesn't know how to speak. You want to use your pocket to show a lady, I can spend, I can take you out, I can do that. And after that one, you will not do again.
But what I'm saying is the same thing with you. That men that have sweet mouth don't use pockets.
No, but it's not all men.
I know, but the men.
You are talking about gigolo. We are talking about real men. We are talking about real men. No.
Now you ask me to show whether you be gigolo. What are you saying?
No, we are talking about real men.
Am I talking about fake men?
No,
Gigolo
we are
say
talking
them
about
fake.
gigolo who want to eat men, who want to eat women more. We are talking about real men who are interested in marriage. So and they don't know how to speak.
Okay, real men who really want, they don't know how to speak.
Yeah, they want to get married, but they don't know how to speak. They don't know how to go about, and they need somebody to coach them.
Then they use money now.
No, money.
No, we are saying this. We are not saying they are supposed to use money. Real men who really wants to marry,
Yes.
who don't know how to speak, they are the one really spending money. Just
Yeah.
as this one you are saying.
Yeah.
And when you start, I know what you are saying. Let me really balance it. Now, when you start pouring money like that, the guy believes you are a mugu.
Yeah, mugu. Yeah.
This is the problem with we guys.
Yeah.
When we start, I'm trying to. We are saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Now, the fact is that when you can't talk, you want your money to make you know that you love her.
You love her, yeah.
My own is that when you can talk, you wrap your head out. Then you don't wrap the woman, wrap your head, wrap. And what we are saying is, let's agree. Men that can talk, wrap woman head, they wrap your head, wrap her.
And they still give. And they still they rap and they still give.
Some not they give, some not they give. Some
Yeah,
not the
some
majority not they give. Hey, some majority not they give. And you see the woman head they think. The woman get a guy who wants, you know people have called like that. The woman will get a guy for church, Christian brother. That's why they say Christian brother and Mumuna fool. The woman will get a responsible boy in the church who have been talking to the woman. That's what you say. You see people say, as beautiful as this lady, upon all his shakara for our city. Now this gigolo carry out. This is what we are saying.
Yeah.
That's why you hear it come on say, upon this woman, upon what his shakara will use body do. So now here come round up. This is the issue. Gigolo will boast to his friends. Say, forget it. I'm gonna have you. He go and he go bad with his friends. That's when Gigolo try, see and say you no fall. He go hate you for that city. Gigolo, you see where men bet and say let me go. Nice. When they rap you, go see the lady. If former person want marry, I go to call him. You know what the lady will be explaining? Where I know. The friend will say, but you have somebody. He said, but it's not presentable. He's so dull. He's so timid. He's not sharp. Another guy don't brainwash him.
That is it.
He doesn't know that the one that you say you will not agree is very, very presentable if you can marry the man and beautify him.
Yeah, that is it.
We do miss it most times. Gigolo don't already packaged by different women. So don't follow lying tongue.
No.
Don't follow it. So because many women are giving in to that. Okay? So for that note, be careful.
It's good to appreciate even what that Christian brother gives to you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I'm not. No, my minister, don't push me go another place. He said, I have a question. What if you are married? The man has no experience. He does not know what to do. And he don't want to learn.
And they teach him.
And you are married for almost 2 years. Please, I'm asking this for someone because it is frustrating the person. Wow, it's so terrible dear. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. When you are married to a baby, a man who is still a baby, and is not willing to learn or teachable.
That is the problem.
It's difficult
to learn.
My dear, it's one of the most trouble part of it at all. Because if you are a woman now, the man might push you to learn.
Yeah.
The whole family will follow you to learn. Friends will follow you to learn. But when it is on the man's side, the man is just acting as if all is well, nothing is wrong. And you know people that don't know how to learn. A guy in this my city give another man room to rent. The man, he give room to rent. He will open the, will not lock it, we do this, we will not do it. He will say, why are you doing this? He will say, sorry. He will do it again the next minute, he say, sorry. Wow. And when you are married to a baby-like man, in such an aspect that doesn't know when to do what he needs to do. The man is already in trouble. The person needs divine intervention. I know what I'm saying. The person needs extra patience, prayer, and showing the man love. Okay? That's what I say. Extra patient prayer and showing the man love. As far as they are not fighting, the person just needs to show the man love, and so that the man will begin to know how to help the person. The case is difficult. Okay? So let's see. Okay, mommy, one question. What are some churches you are not allowed to talk to a lady? What if you are not allowed to talk to a lady? You have to feel form. Mr. Smith. Mr. Sonio.
Churches.
It's one of some churches you are not allowed to talk to a lady. You have to fill form and the lady will respond through form 2. How do you wrap the babe? See, I don't want what you are saying. See, mommy, listen. Say, what are some churches you are not allowed to talk to a lady? You have to fill form and the lady will fill form. Respond through the form too. How do you wrap the babe? Now when both of you are allowed to meet, that kind of church not exist again, I beg.
No.
Which kind of church? Now church will go speak.
You meet the lady outside.
Thank you, now same thing.
Wait for the lady until
you don't go black and for joints.
If not to wait the whole day, wait there. Lady, if not to wait the whole day, even though they have 5 services, wait until the 5 services finish. And the lady must come out. After they saw the lady in that church, the lady must come out. And when the lady come out, it's better to rap physically. Because it may be someone that is replying to
and
you.
I cannot feel form, thank you.
It may be someone that is
replying.
replying.
If maybe you don't know that the person who entered that department like the lady too.
Yeah, it's
because
somebody
they reply to you big head.
Who is he going to present the form?
You were, for example now, maybe there's a lady, the administrator, you are submitting the form, is interested in the lady. And now you not go and write form. He will tell you big head.
Just like those days when phone is not in Nigeria.
Yeah.
When people do write letters. Exactly. Some people receive your letter and
they will just
write you anything.
Thank you.
So for me, I will wait for the lady until the church is closed.
Even though 5 service.
Even though the 5 service, as far as I'm interested, I want to mind it, I will wait. So when the service is closed, now I better to rap physical than to rap feeling.
So you really believe in this rapping stuff?
No, every man should know how to rap to a lady. It's very important.
And you can wait.
It's better now. It is better because if you like, these days, so many men, because of their shy, because they don't know how to do, they actually lost who they want to get married.
So you go wait till 5th service finish.
Of course, if you
must wrap her.
Of course, it's better to wait.
So you go fill form.
No need to fill a form.
You go just fill the form.
Because you may not express.
No, you can never express anything.
You may not express the way you want. So it's better when you are saying physically, so you can express it the way you want.
Abio.
Yeah, it's better.
Mr. Say no joke, seriously. This one say you rap outside now. All of you go break law. So Mr. Chico say you go to school because you get answer. Ella is asking. She not there Facebook. She not there WhatsApp, Twitter.
Maybe she not. Maybe the man never got in the number. So you come from WhatsApp rapid.
If you got Facebook, you got messenger now. What are you saying? Fulfill righteousness, fill the form. When you come out, you go even find on Facebook piece of paper, give them.
Yeah, write
me on Facebook. Or add me on my Facebook. Pastor when you tell say yes sir. You don't want to go fill the form. Never carry your form, go down.
No. Form, no.
Hey, form, oh no way.
No way.
Wow, somebody asked question, let me answer this person again. We have not gone to major of our topic. Well, this part of it. He said, when I answer that person, just like said, wow. Okay, bring it back again. He said, Ma, I have a question, please. Yes, I saw you wrote again. Wanted to really clarify it for you. Ma, I'm talking about the. So she's talking about the other room side. I'm not be mature for the other room side. Your first question is that, Ma, I have a question, please. What if you are married? The man have no experience. Okay. He does not know what to do, and he don't want to learn. And you're married for almost 2 years. Please, I'm asking this for someone because it's frustrating the person.
It all depends what
He said from the other room.
It all depends on what the wife wants the man to learn.
He said the woman don't want to learn. The man don't want to learn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It all depends on what the other one wants the man to learn.
Okay, the party cannot learn.
Yeah, it all depends. All depends. You know what? Because in the other
because the man was not the man was already a man now before he married such person.
So yeah.
So the man was a man now. So telling the man to go and learn The man cannot go for porno and learn. Now.
No.
So it depends on what they want the man to learn.
You want the man to learn.
I'm telling you.
So because that one is another topic on its own, and
I can't even treat that topic.
Yeah, it's between husband and wife. So it just depends what you want the man to learn.
Any smart thing, the one where the man don't learn, they should manage it.
Of course.
The one where you meet the level where you meet the man. I think we could manage that one. Since the man don't want to learn, have you?
Yeah.
Maybe the man depends on what you want the man to learn. You have a reason there. That's a question that men should answer. He has answered it. So what you want the man to learn, the man has not learned it before, and the man doesn't want to learn it.
You know, many ladies do have this mindset. Because ladies do discuss with people, or maybe they chat with each other. And they do talk in all this stuff, you know. Some are not ashamed. They do just expose their intercourse between their husband and so they just expose it.
Yeah.
And maybe your husband is not the type that loves to do what the other one is doing, and you want to bring the same system in your home. You see, so in such occasion, it's not between you and your husband. The most important thing that I don't think that one should cause a lot of problem.
They cause marriage is great for that one. You say, small boy carry mama. You ask what they say for mama. I say, you don't understand. They asking the boy, this woman won't kill you. He say, you don't understand. this one will give you future. You don't understand. Not only for marriage, just for that other room side.
Yeah, but
if you see a man marry a woman that is beating him every day and refuse to leave the woman. Now let me tell you something, you know. If you see a man marry a woman that is beating him every day when they were in courtship, and everybody is shouting, the man said, I don't understand, I love him. I don't understand, I love him. I don't understand. People marry for different purposes. There are people who just because of the other room
they
marry. So even if you look crazy, so you look at the woman and say, this woman, they put this man under pressure, you won't understand. The man say, you don't understand. He got what they give him happiness and the woman's happy. So now you call a crazy woman to the man. He like that craze. That's why we can't actually be able to define marriage complete. Yeah. Everyone have their what is in their home. Okay, so when somebody's like the man doesn't want to learn, maybe the man have dated girls before even knowing him or knowing her, and the man has had what he has learned. So maybe the man doesn't want to learn this new style. And if you're a girl that wants to be, woman that wants to be that wide, you can't go and learn something from polo, and you want the man to.
And there's so many women who want a man at one night, want a man to come, to sleep with you at 5 times or 6 times.
You working now?
So there's so many men they don't have the strength to do that.
It they work.
There's so many men don't have the strength to do that, and maybe have a boyfriend before, and you believe that is how it's supposed to be. And your new husband now,
this one is your husband.
He cannot do that.
This one is
so
your
you
husband.
should manage it.
Like that.
Or maybe there is another way to make it, I feel like the man can satisfy you.
Okay,
don't let the man to just, but that's why I think, because the message is too deep. I don't know, because it all depends what he wants the man to learn.
And it's good because it will correct so many people here.
He wants the man to learn.
It's
so
good.
That's some ladies, if a man did not sleep with them 5 times, they are not satisfied. You see, they are not. So it all depends what you want the man to learn, because there's so many men, they cannot in one night. That's why they cannot. So no matter, even though they give more they make in this world, they can. So it depends. So it depends. So it is it's something that ladies should understand. So the man can. So
the man okay himself. I mean, what make people like so when they die on top of people? Don't let the man go down on top of the person. Leave a man do small today. Tomorrow you can start from where. Keep the emotion until tomorrow. Tomorrow start from where he stop. I thought I said big book. Don't they read and finish one day. You read that small tomorrow, you read again. Okay? Don't let the man, don't let you not be a person will not be. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. You want to kill him? Tomorrow you go still wake up very early. You not go let the man sleep. You not close your eye. Tomorrow you go wake up, carry bag, go walk. You want to go die, and you go there as they sleep, relax. The man go they walk. And you don't go feed. Once a man tell you say don't tire, don't tire. No go kill him.
Hey God.
Now complete die of 5 times waiting. Now Jackie. He said, but the lady date him before marriage now. Abba. Make I go before I spoil everything from her here. Say, Mommy, in the other room. Look at it the inside first. If the person is nagging the man, making the man happy. Because if you don't make the man happy, self, he not go fit, me not go die. And ladies be considerate. Don't let the man go die. He said, when he's not happy, no way. Simple. So that's another one. Oh, consider we have him, mommy not talk like that. What I do again? What I talk again? Because I say don't go die. I'm not no verse. Man not die, sha. I'm advising. That's why I say don't talk deep inside. And use how they can't say you want me to carry me go another chapter. Eh?
Hey God.
So I say, mommy, tell them what? He said, make the manager like that. My concern is that make the man not go there. If you know they work, he say fit. Okay, but let's consider because the man will go work the next day. Let everything be done moderately before the man will go there. Man, they laugh. The new man needs to be waiting now. Now man they talk, oh, not to get one when I don't know. Now he answers some of our questions. So let's go. Let's see negative experience. He said they did the introduction and registering marriage with 3 children, but the price has not been paid yet. They did the introduction, registering marriage with 3 children, but the bride price has not been paid yet. Is it a sin that they are living together? It's 3 years they did introduction. Well, let me encourage everybody. It has actually helped some people.
Yeah.
Okay? The time of this introduction stuff people are doing, please, sweetheart, just pay the bride price.
Yes, sir.
I'm asking sir, because people are in trouble after introduction registry, finally the thing will break.
Yeah.
You see the man said, did I put money? So people went, and many people have gone to correct it since I started preaching this message. The time of introduction, just this person still there, so what's in the kill out? Sophie, what's the worry? Now he calling. Now he calling, no verse, sorry. My wrist are paining me. God have mercy. Hey, God have mercy, no verse, no verse. What are the verse? I say, what are you saying? Hey, please, if you are married like this through introduction, registry, which is court, with 3 children, but the price has not been paid yet, tell the man to go and pay, okay? Because the introduction has been done. Don't leave the man. You don't have a right to you, the woman, one law holds you. Don't think I can just do what I like. And no, you already married the registry. It's just remaining your parents. Your parents have approved the introduction. It just remains to complete what has begun. Yeah. Okay, so let us not fool ourselves and like, I'm not married. No, God will still hold you responsible. Because registry is registry. You swear a vow. You make an oath there in registry. Okay, and you did the introduction. So what is remaining is money. So let any woman not believe that I'm not married. Conclude it. Okay? There are 3 types of marriage. Legal, that registry, court, which is court, registry is court, then church and traditional. Yeah. So that traditional one is the major one. But you did introduction. Okay? Then you did introduction. Okay, and your family have given you out by introduction. And you did registry. So what is just remaining is that he should look for bride price and go and pay. So you are already his wife. Huh? You already crossed 2 lines. You already swear that introduction, they must remember, please. So that if you're already in Europe, the time of introduction, tell them to just pay. The money spent on introduction is the really money. Of course. The drinks you bought, everything. What is the 23 naira, 1,000, 10, 100,000 or whatever? Most women have made that mistake and later a stranger will just enter their home and the man will be saying, I didn't pay. You didn't pay what, sir? You have gone to introduction, you have gone to registry. So please, okay? Please, let's be careful when we just say, you don't marry me. Let's not make some mistake. Introduction and marriage and prayer price should be the same. So when you are not there, how can you gather people? There's still a lady still crying in my ear. He said, the day they came to do my introduction, my family from East, my mother just looked and said, they called the daughter and said, let them just pay the money. They said the party is too big to be called introduction. Honestly. He said, let them just pay the money. The guy said, no, I must come. This I must come by myself. I've broken several marriages in Europe. I must come home. When are you
the
going?
whole thing can be done in what?
Why not just do it?
Done that day.
The lady told me, my mother said the whole thing was marriage. He just said, let them just bring the money. He said, tomorrow now, it's like I haven't paid bride price. You see, that, no, let's use wisdom. If you can do introduction, elaborate introduction, what are you doing? Let them pay the money. You've already bought drink. You've already bought. Most people that have done that, very difficult for them to do it again. Please, you know today, you don't know tomorrow. So don't squander your money on introduction. What you call it, to pay the coins after you use thousands to buy everything for introduction. Please, let's be wise. Many women have gone to change it. Okay? Wow, this person writing, the Lord will restore you. Okay, so please, be wise. Europe too far from Nigeria. You go this year for introduction. Maybe 5 years time, you never go again. Yeah. Be wise. Use one stone to kill another. Don't just be differentiating. It doesn't. People are regretting it deeply. Okay, people are regretting. I'm telling you, correct it now that you hear. Nothing like introduction. Just put money. All is the same. So for this lady, encourage your man. Tell him to go and give them food. He doesn't need to carry canopy again this time. He can meet them, put it in them and say, give me my bride price be. They give the man. Go and give them. At times we want something too big. Okay? Say, man, for me, they are not yet married yet. The Bible said bride price. The both of them are living together illegally. You should go and pay anyway. That's not enough for them to have issues. Wow, we are saying the same thing, sweetheart. Okay? He's legally married in the courts already. So you already have an oath there. So she's married. As far as she must need to fulfill the marriage. Okay? As far as I'm concerned, the marriage is not complete. But she doesn't have the right to like all this stuff. If I'm not yet married, I can do what I like. That's the message I'm passing. I pass it several times that if you live with a man and you have children already and you are proud of this social media world, they never put money for my head, I can still go out with a man. It's a lie. So that's my point, okay? Not because I'm saying that the marriage is already perfect, but I just want her to understand that in the eyes of God, she is committed already. So she don't have that mindset of, I can still do my life because the man never paid. No. Are you getting? Not that I'm approving it. Maybe it's the first time you are following me on this. So I've treated the topic several. Even when they have not done anything at all, as far as children are there, God is not a man. So you must know that your name is already being mentioned under this man. So you need to respect yourself and encourage the man to go and pay. There's several of our parents who their bride price were paid after 20 years. Still, they believe they have married and they still respected themselves. But even in the world, when somebody comes to social media and say, did you pay my bride price? That is why I went to be sleeping with men. That's what I'm always correcting. You can't be carrying a man's name on your children's passport and you're under him, cooking for him, eating his food, and you are coming to our side to say, you didn't pay, that's why I do what I like. That's my point, okay? That's what I don't agree to. What if you don't do church or you do others? No, that's just your own life. God bless you, Mom. Greetings from our home. Wow, bless you. Bless you. Yes. What if you not do church or not do others? Church only because you have faith in God, you believe in God. Yeah. You want blessing. But traditional is the first one, okay? That's traditional is more important than church home. That's what my point. Okay? What if you pay bride price and never go to church? We are saying the same thing. It's okay. Okay? It's because you are a Christian, you love God, and you want God to bless your home. Then you not go. There are people that were not Christian when they did their tradition. And they are Christian today, pastor and everything. But traditional is the one that Bible talk about when Abraham asked them to go and bring a wife for Isaac. He gave them things to give them. And it was recognized. Traditional, there are people who did church in Europe. Africa don't know them. It's a wrong marriage. Okay? That's why as far as this one went for introduction, they've already knew them, agree with them. This one is quarter to random. So going back, the whole family have known each other. That's the essence of tradition. There are traditions that don't take money. They just say, I give you, introduce. They say that end up in introduction. Yeah. What matters is that let this family agree, we give you house. Okay? That's why introduction is a very heavy one. Don't take it as a joke because your family has given you house. And introduction, you bring gifts. Okay? Most of the ones that we had, like the one we had in the Bible, Abraham and Isaac, we didn't hear that. He gave them gifts and everything in form of bride price. Okay? So that's what we are talking about. Is I made the same mistake before. Thank God that I realized I paid the bride price. You see, Many people make that mistake of I want to carry canopy again. When I go home, it's spoiled many things.
Yeah.
Some family no they agree. No, they not agree at all. You can pay the money on introduction day. That there must be another date for marriage. You see? And it's better safe. Okay? Make sure you pay the money. I told the sister, I said, pay the money. You've done it. No, if you get power, if now 20 years time, you go to marriage.
Yeah.
That's why you contact canopy. Your introduction is the major one.
No, but Pastor, it all depends because of introduction. They may not request many things from you.
Yes. She am following you because what this person is writing is, I've shook me. I want to quickly cancel this person and cancel that person. Even if it's coming inside messenger, I really want to quickly cancel this person. It seems to be danger. Yes, introduction is actually what?
No, because it all depends on it's people's fault. There are people that want to do introduction, they want to bring everybody, open canopy. In normal circumstances, when you want to, he didn't know my parents.
Even in marriage, you can do it in one room.
No, just go introduction and introduce yourself. With just one bottle of a drink, you already make yourself introduced. And next time they not give you dates, even though you are not living in the country, you are coming by. If you don't, the only point that if you are not living in the country, you don't want to pay a lady bride price. You just come in, visit the family the first day, told them, wow, okay, can we do this in 5 days coming? And I believe that they will agree with you if there is everybody around.
Wow, this person writing, thank God. You see, your message touched me. That's why I left my page during service to go and check your message. Please, sweetheart, don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake at all. Okay? Don't make that mistake in marriage, okay? Don't. I just want you to encourage everyone. No age is too much. You are just 30. Because nobody knows who is talking to me here. That's why I'm just using it to preach. The person talking is just 30. You are just 30. Just 30. Just 30. Just 30. You're already worried that no husband, you want to look for a man to impregnate to have your children. Just 33 decades. Just 30 years old. Please, ladies, and this thing is happening in Europe. Okay? Please, I beg you. Don't go to the age of, I'm 38, I'm 30. This one is even just 30. This is too painful. Just 30. Just 30. Who told you you are old? Don't say you are not 39. You are not 38. I want to have children. I just want to go and propose to you, meet a man, call the man. Just impregnate me, let me have my child. That's dangerous. That's bad. There's a husband for you. Yeah. If you missed your first one out of ignorance, you pray for God to restore you. Yeah. I don't like when women go back to Africa and to several places and go and get pregnant. And go and get pregnant and just come and be suffering alone. I don't like that. In this cold, with all the trouble, how can a woman just leave men who she could have married where she is and go back home and just go and get pregnant and come and be taking responsibility of the child alone? What are you doing? What kind of desperation is that? It's better you put your knee on the ground and say, Father, give me my husband. Going back home and go and get, I'm not against it, but your husband must be with you. The man self is not even, doesn't even love you. I can't see a woman one day like that and she ran away from that. You don't do that. You are still just young. Even if you are 50, it's not a good step at all. It's better to marry a widower at old age than for you to go and get pregnant for a guy and you taking care of the children alone. Most people that have tried it, it didn't work for them. No peace, no joy. Their heart is not with the husband is so far. You don't know where the man is staying far away, and you are crying in this cold, looking for children, carry your children alone, and it's most dangerous when the man is in Africa, you are in Europe, and you go home, you are pregnant, it's you that will pay. The man will even be demanding you money from back home. What kind of that is bondage? Don't try it. Kneel down, let God give you a man that will love you, unless you don't trust in God. Only you will take care of your children as a woman, that's a curse. And the man will be living with another woman, that's a curse. Please, nobody should try it. God will give you your own husband. Pray for it. Fast for it. And 30 is even too small, please. Yeah. That is even too small to already think of that. It's so pathetic. I feel pain when I hear people taking such step are very bad. You still have your future. Let the man marry you and put you at home. Not you going to. I don't like it. He said, party and alcohol doesn't mean church wedding is not for God. If the party is done in moderation, and alcohol is taken in moderation, then there's nothing. The truth of the matter is that on the normal ground, party and alcohol is just ignorance of, I did said of it last time, that if I don't do it now, after if I do church on go as I go do alcohol now, people will not come. I told us that people are being taken in ignorance, that if I don't use alcohol in my party, people will not come. It's ignorance. Most people has been there. It doesn't really depict that God did it, that wedding wasn't blessed. You see, people wake up from this ignorance later. Okay? It doesn't. I told us last time that the kind of good food you will cook, people will never remember alcohol. You can't give me a bottle of stout near me now. It will ooze in my nose. I can vomit. And I could remember where there was a time in Nigeria, for me to have a good sleep, I would drink Guinness. After hectic business, traveling from Lagos to not for business. To me, it was a normal thing. Even when I was in Europe here, it was a normal thing for me to drink. But now, if it nears me, it will ooze in my nose. You see, because my system have rejected it. So it doesn't mean that God was not actually in the wedding before. It is ignorance that made people to believe that if I don't bring in alcohol, my friends will not come. That's why I was recommending that people were just, wow, praise God. I said, there's a way you can do your party with cool food and cool food and cool food. Better food than somebody will chew meat and chew meat. I will never remember this. We drink water. So these things are ignorant of the world we are living, telling us that if we don't do like men, people will not like us. If we don't do, you see a man, a rich man of God, a rich man or believer going to church. He will tell you, I have an AC in my house. In case my unbelieving friends come. I said, look at you. You've not really proven to them you're born again, you're ashamed. I have an AC in my house so that my unbelieving friends come, I can give them. No, he said, not only them that do it, don't have pleasure in it. Okay? It's very, very important, but we must, this is what people don't know. We must take them to hold themselves in high esteem, that there are other better ways to do the right thing. They don't know. But it's not because when they were in that wedding hall, it was not that God wasn't in that place. Yeah. That's the truth. God will never follow them to the alcohol party. That's the difference. But when they get wisdom, they will hate it with passion. That's just the truth. God is God. God will do his own way you invite him. But he can't follow you to unholy place. But in that church premises, wow, children of God gathered, God was there. Okay? But that unholy place, God will just say, wow, I'm not in this place. Okay? That's the truth. So if not God mercy, I could have lost my husband. Yes. Wow, Princess Gift, you are back. I'm happy for you. Awesome. God bless you. Wow. Wow. Let's see. Say, please, sister, don't rush. Your patience is the key. The husband will come in God's appointment. Me, I won't allow my husband to stay in a different city from me at all. Yeah, that's a message for another day. Yeah. Say, the restoration ceremony has no basis in marriage. You see that? It is a waste of time and money. You see a setup that most times end in quagmire. You see, most times adopt a means of obtaining legitimacy over the lady without, they do marriage. Thank you. Pay money. You know many ladies that are wearing it today, that my family went, the man have come to see my mother. I tell him this nonsense stuff. If the man have come to see your mother, see your father, let him pay money. Because many men has actually used it to see, give this one. Introduction doesn't even have gigolos. Introduce this one, give you ring. Introduce and give you ring. What is ring all about? Ring. Many men have actually used to frustrate many ladies in this Europe, took their properties away. Because I was talking, sweet mouth have actually really dealt with us. So you go, they shout. You don't go see my mama. Some ladies even pressure the men, just go see my family. Is it not this in this? Not only Europe, but in Nigeria. Ladies will buy themselves ring. Please, let's not deceive ourselves. Do it once. Just do it once. Put the money. Okay? So let's go. Before we go tonight, consequences of early marriage. Okay? Consequences of early marriage, lack of maturity. Okay? And that is the disappointment. Because when you are disappointed, you are not giving your expectation. Okay? And when you are too early, you are still believing. The worst problem is that when you are too early in marriage, you may hardly tolerate because you are still believing you are young. And it's anyhow, I can get somebody else. This has actually frustrated. I see a lady I will talk to her, she still look at herself, every time beautiful, I'm young. Yeah. Very, very bad. Yeah. This is what actually destroys many early marriage. Yeah. You still see yourself as I'm young. I'm young. I'm young. Very, very bad. That's the consequences. How old am I? 2022 now. You see a young girl telling the man, if you talk to me earlier, I drop you, I just go and look for another man. This is the problem when a girl is too small in marriage. This is what I've experienced in many. They look themselves too young. They look themselves that I can still just, what do you mean? I can just still get another man tomorrow. And they want to do as if they are too much. The man is the one that begged them.
Yeah.
Oh God. They don't respect. Little girls, majority don't respect their husband. It's only one that are mature. Right from Nigeria, girls that are too young don't respect their husband. Because most of them are not mature. They believe the man should be the one that will adore them. Besides, I'm too small. You are already advanced. You are this. They are common. They can insult their husband as if there is no tomorrow. Because they are believing that when they jump out, there are other men there that are waiting. So when you are too young in marriage, that's why I was saying it first time and minister was laughing. There's better to enjoy this your life first and get matured. So that you can respect the man. Yeah. If they don't first break your heart, melt your heart, squeeze your heart. Then when you see another one that value you, value him. But if it's the man that is running after you because he wants to present you as a small girl, most of them don't have respect. Right from Nigeria, I've seen it. Most girls that are too small don't have respect. They talk to their husband as if there's no tomorrow because they believe there are young boys everywhere who want me. I'm still very small. If you cannot take me, I look for my way. Now, life is down. Marriage, they don't write that for your head. If you come out, you don't be small girl again. You don't go test marriage home. You don't be small girl. You don't marry. People don't know, say they don't marry you before. So honor the one God gives you. Many small girls are like that. Even when they come to the man house, they are still shabe, shuperu, pepere, and they see them. Look for Facebook, you see them wearing pints. They just marry you. They want to show, see, you can't come and cage me because I marry you. I know the plenty that from Nigeria. They believe the man want to cage them. So they don't know the purpose why they come to marry. They just believe that the man want to cage me. So they still like believe that I'm still a little child. If it is not you, other guys will be looking at my eyes, looking at my nose, looking at my this. This is the problem. This is the problem. That's the consequences of early marriage. I've seen them right from home. I spoke with one and she said she's still forgotten that she's after 3. It's all right. I'm telling you, this is the problem. Young guys, this is the problem. This is the problem we have. This is the problem. This is the problem. How old am I? 24, 26. If the man doesn't want, other people want it to. You see, they're home. They don't allow peace in the marriage. I'm like, why did you marry them? Should I continue living your life now? Right from Nigeria, I've seen them. They are the author of this immoral dressing. Because you know quick they do girl when they their blood. Yeah. You know quick they do the girl, you know quick they show their lap, you know quick they show their body. So when they are married now, they can't see themselves. Every time they complain, you can't cage me, you can't just do me this, I know my age, they still look at their friends who are not yet married. Then why did you marry? Why did you marry? Why didn't you stay and enjoy the life and whatever is your mind and finish it before coming? Yeah, they bring all this immoral stuff to make you look at it. Why would you should have lived marriage before? When you now finish enjoying, you could allow the small boys break your heart first. Before you come and be mating another man's house. Destroy the man's house and I've seen it right from Nigeria. I do see many on Facebook. You see the young girl with an advanced guy showing that I'm still a small girl. When this guy talk to me anyhow, I just walk out of marriage. I don't take nonsense. You met several people. I'm still very fanciful. Because people are looking at them and still saying they are beautiful. Yeah. Okay? So that's the consequences of early marriage. Unless it's the person that make up her mind. And if money was ever involved, just like Mr. was explaining, if money was ever involved in the matter, that's what explaining about a guy that's afraid to approach, talking about to approach. So they always see themselves young. Of course, I've seen. Right from Nigeria, I've seen many. So when it is like that, it's a very big problem. They can walk out anyhow. Look at our sister that was writing, 23 years, she married at 20. He said, my first marriage. That's what you hear them say, my first marriage, my first marriage, my first marriage. Because they were so young to comprehend life. Yeah. They were expectant that there are several boys there. They have not finished their life. They see their age mate, flashy, miniskirt and mini, everything mini. And they see men still tell them on the way, you look beautiful. Wow, how are you? Men still approach me. enter their head. It enter to turn their brain like, oh. And they will not begin to say fine boy when fine pass.
Somebody told me that I'm beautiful.
Hey, can you hear that? So when people use their mouth, say they're too correct. When the young girl look at herself and look at the husband, say, I'm beautiful, I'm clean. I know who I am. Hey. It's a problem. Okay? He said, who was past? Now the men that wait for a smoke. That's what I complained at the beginning. Don't go for too small girl. You see a man date a mature lady for 10 years, 12 years, he go leave her for Europe, go they find small girls. They will treat you as a small man.
Of course, that is especially what is happening.
This is what I've been preaching, I've been shouting since. You will date a lady, you will not know the lady, you will date a lady for 8 years, 10 years. You will just leave the lady, you go find small guy. But
Pastor, I don't know, but my opinion is it is abnormal for a man that is 50 years to be looking for a lady that is 20-something years.
20.
So I don't know.
It's
just mindset, because people do believe that, wow, when I'm getting old, she will be coming up to take care of me. And so some men always think like that.
Fly from Nigeria, I see an old man who is so old, married to a very young lady.
You know, so they're just taking advantage of this. So
they want to be fresh.
And end of the day, you put yourself on that problem.
And before you know, you said the man don't die, the lady don't matter.
It is because you want to marry a young girl so that when you are old, she's still young. So just.
Then who go? Because people go help you, they try. At this when they say women get fish brain. Who go get lizard brain now? You manage small girl at 50 or 55, 48. You go marry 20. Times 2.5 age different. Times 2. 50 and 20, is it not times 2.5? Even your papa don't even carry that age. They say the girl will be at 62 months. At 52, the guy touch you. Now the guy will come and wake you. Not you go come and wake up. The guy touch you. He said, oh, let me sleep. The guy said, sleep. I died 24. You don't sleep.
It's not working.
I died 24. You don't sleep. The guy go, well, that's why you see the guys. They will not go and be flexing other men around them. So it's the worst is a man going to look for a smallie. It's dangerous. Let's balance something. Balance it. Balance it. Stop looking for somebody that is so childish, that cannot comprehend anything. And you were dating a lady for more than 8-10 years old. Yeah. He said the woman is too old for my liking. I need a small girl.
I was talking to one this week, and he told me that I'm looking at her and she's getting fat. He said, so maybe I will manage. I said, don't manage. Maybe I will manage to.
And the age different, I could be waiting. Women will too suffer, sha. Now they will talk about say if you don't born, I go fast. Nobody you go born up for nonsense.
He's getting fat, maybe what if you're not born?
No, what I talk. You never even talk. I know what you
want. I say, but don't manage. I say, what type of girl are you looking for? So I'm looking for something, but this one I'm like, but
I be. This. No, I be. You see. Don't use that as your face. Don't manage. Who's about manage you?
I told him, don't manage. He said, okay, let me manage the lady.
They don't they manage person.
I said, no, don't manage. If you don't like the stature now,
of course, don't even manage.
Just look for another one.
So nobody make us say, Siam, if he come fat, thank God for Juice Plus, you know. Thank God bless Juice Plus for us. There are many women are now, because if he come fat now, he never born. Who he won't born for? That is, you are going to take this smart girl. You are thinking of how you will make her a boss. Women, please start to package you, because we're in a dangerous generation. Man is marrying you, he's thinking of how you will look like after giving birth to children for him. It's a very funny one. That's why you must try to package yourself and help yourself. Or use the man money by Juice Plus so that you can be on track. Because we're in a dangerous world where men are looking for the woman. No, that's why they are looking for children. Bring small girl and some paper, you never tire. And you when old, don't tire.
But it's another mindset for a woman to get married and just leave herself. You see, so
don't leave themselves, but so that you try.
So many people leave themselves.
It was ignorance.
They forget themselves and they just
you make you help them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you should help yourself also. that your husband can afford everything does not mean that he can eat the way you want and get fat the way. No, you know what the man wants at the first time that he met you. So.
And some men like that stuff too.
Yeah, some men like it.
So what you're
if
saying
your
is
husband,
that
if your husband does not like it, you should know how to package yourself.
not to be eating again.
No, eat, but eat moderate. Don't get fat. Eat, but don't get fat. First, eat everything, but don't get fat.
Look at your wicked. Child. So that's why.
Eat, but don't get fat.
It's really wrong thing. I've seen men dating their last born or daughter age range.
Yeah.
And so ladies say mature men know how to take care of them perfectly.
Yeah.
See, that's because of money. Yeah, ladies actually believe that mature men are taking them as fathers. They say boys like una no dey. I'm telling you, most ladies say what is worse. About one of my friends I know, I like to marry an advanced man, and somebody asked the lady, why don't you choose to leave your young person and marry an advanced man? He said, it's just like a father. I just want a man that will be carrying me like a father I never have. I said, child, another mindset. You can see it's vice versa. There are some ladies, but it's common in men that they love children.
The point that pastor is every man that loves his wife really must take care of like a daughter.
Yes.
That is how it's supposed to be. But the point that there's so many women who have faced heartbroken, or maybe maybe people around you, they got married early, just as we are treating about early marriage. And your young guy, they don't know how to take care of actually. So some of them have this mindset, wow, the matured men can. It's not all of it. It just depends the set where you grow up.
Yeah.
You know, it's because of there's some people also in another kind of set that wow, the people that are around them, wow, their marriage is perfect. It all depends on the area you are, but no matter the area you are, you must not come up with one mindset and conclude.
Yeah.
You see, because like we said at the beginning, marriage is all about experience. You must face so many things in marriage. So, but the most important thing, the negative one, you throw them aside and begin to make use of the positive one. And whatever you see outside that is not in your marriage, you can introduce it. You bring it in your marriage and make it happen.
That is why it's actually, if you the pattern, just as you tell that guy like it, don't manage marriage. Yeah. A woman should never say time is going. And a man you don't naturally love, like you can't feel chemistry for, feel anything for. I beg you, don't manage the marriage. Marriage is not, don't manage before you enter marriage. You say, wait till I go do time, they go make a manager. No, remove management at all because there's no love in management. Love him first. Try to develop chemistry first. Like, perfect. It's okay, he has one or two characters or two things that I will like. Don't just enter. If the man talk, you don't like him. The man they smile, you don't like him. Yeah. If the man they talk, anything the man talk, if they make you vex, and you marry, God, that is bondage. That is bondage. Or you don't like the woman at all, nothing, and the woman you never even talk finish, you don't vex, and you want to get married, that's bondage. You marry somebody that you are sleeping, you even remember the person. That
is the negative one of getting married late.
I'm telling you.
That is the negative one actually, getting married late, because you jump in, you believe that wow, I am old.
Let me just
the kind of woman I want, nobody wants me.
Exactly.
But once a man is
just like the person talking just now.
Yeah, once a man is up to 50, 60, and he doesn't have what it takes to maintain a woman, it becomes a big challenge. A big challenge. Because many women.
What were the men waiting for? Let me ask. All these men that wait for, imagine the women God created for them, other people have married them. How can a man be? Imagine a man not married them, God form Adam and form Eve. Abi, was it 1 year age different? But a man can never marry his age mates now.
No, but the point, Pastor, is the point that you need to understand, the man have to be balanced before thinking of marriage. Because when you are talking about early marriage, I'm not even quite agree a young guy who does not balance and wow, first thing, let me go and get married.
No, for guys,
no. Because of I believe that a man of 40 years thinking of marriage is not late yet.
40 years.
40 years, not
40
late.
Too much.
No, it's not.
Because
late.
the man will marry 40, if the creator for the man is supposed to be 40, then he's going to look for 20.
40. So the man.
But how was Adam and Eve? Did they use it? Because the men refused to marry their own. Were they different? This is what I don't like. You see a man saying, now how old? Just me and you, we do have that issue. You see a man saying, I want to marry. I do ask, how old?
No, but the point
That-
that is
how
not
do
the
we-
age mate we are talking about. We are talking about the.
It's the same.
No,
We are saying the same. If 40 years is not too much for a man, what about the if God created for him? It's still 40 years.
How do you know that?
In the same time, did God tell you the same time? God created that and took the ring. It only up to 1 year difference. They started the mission together. They said they were 40. Can you ever marry your age?
It can only be 30.
Forget that
It can
thing.
only be 35.
Forget. We have been talking now. You say man 40. You say whatever this lady is 38. You say, hey, what can you say when you know that you too you are 40? But it's very, very bad.
But what you need to understand, a man that is 40 and a man that is 45, getting married to a lady that is 40, so many things come into the mind of the man.
And what about of the lady?
No, but no.
Why?
See,
Let me know.
the point that you need to understand, so many things.
They both get married late.
No, but there is so many things men think of. And which is number one, a woman that is 40 or 45, wow, yes, everything is possible. But first thing, what? Maybe the man is 40, and one of the things that came into it, the man wants to have children. And having a lady of 40 or 45, I believe that, wow, it may be mad, it may be challenged. You see, so, and if, so Pastor, it's already a big challenge, because that's why it's not good for a woman to wait until you are 40 before getting, because so many men do put this one into consideration, thinking of, wow, can you be able to give me children? You see, so that is one of the big challenge of it, for a woman to allow herself to get to 40 before thinking of marriage. You must make sure.
She has thought of it, but this very man didn't come.
No.
She has thought of it at 22, 25. This very man didn't come. He wants to own beauty, he wants to own matrimony.
No, but a man that gets married at 35 is not late.
This
40.
is the problem. So
No,
that's why men are
to.
getting married at 80 to 12
No,
years.
80, no, it's too 80. I didn't mean they
So
must get
40,
the whole
45
one. But
is
at least a man should have something doing.
They have something doing. There are some that is doing at 25, at 30.
25. No, 25. A man 25 is why is
too young.
Is too young for a man. You know, ladies get mature than men. 25 is too young for
But
a man.
no, what you are saying, let's say the truth.
Yeah.
At 40, man is still early, abi?
Man is still early at 40.
Hey!
Not that it's still early. No, not that it's still early. Why?
That is
no,
normal.
No, it's
That you
not
are saying it's
normal.
normal.
But what I'm trying to say, at 40, maybe is that time that you are prepared and make a room, because you are bringing a wife to take care of. So if at that 40 that you are prepared, that wow, I can take care of a wife.
What if the woman say, I'll give you money, you are on time, man? Yeah, the woman have money. And what are you saying? Don't instead of spoiling time to
No, but
find money this 35.
no, but if you are talking about,
why spoiling our
if you are
5
talking
years?
about wow, two couple, the
want
two
to
people
marry,
already
they are
that are
Christians,
wise.
they are
No, of course, why not?
The woman bring, the man is
Why
35. Wait, if the man is 35, the woman is maybe 30, 32, or 33, and the man is like, I want to marry, but money hasn't come. And the woman is thinking another 5 years, and he say, honey, don't worry, take the money, let's marry.
Yeah, but you know, in another sense, although if they love themselves, why not? But in other occasion, it's good for a man to prepare. You know, it's good to a man.
And when the man is preparing till 40 years and the lady is waiting, getting to 30 years, then the same man will complain.
No, yeah, if two of them, you know, because when you talk about relationship between a couple that maybe they know each other, and maybe the lady see that this man is hardworking, but things is not working. Of course, it can help. You can help. But if you have not known each other, and why just walk into a lady, the lady give you money, oh wow, we can
no, not be walking to, you walk into
it's the difference.
Although I know, I heard of a lady who crossed a man from Morocco. I will cross you, come and marry me. He said, okay. He crossed, they come and marry.
Yeah.
He crossed the man, they marry. And some of the ladies that are really matured, even if he gives you money or cross you or whatever, they will still love you.
Of course, yeah.
That's the truth. They will still assume that it never happened. And he said, mommy, women cannot cope without money. That's why men want to be first. Okay, you don't just start, man. And man, don't start. Men, don't start. Say 40 years, you have to sign the hospital when pregnant. Just hear what somebody say. Now, woman, it's a lie. It's a lie. What are you saying? I don't believe that. I've seen several 40 years get
of course, it's possible. It's possible.
40 something years, yeah, give me birth. What is 40
years?
But it
shouldn't be. The lady should not allow.
Even 50.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah.
I have a friend at 47. She just had her first child. So of course, 50 something, you can still give birth. Menopause is not by age.
Yeah, but the point that you don't need prayer points. It's not
prayer points.
It does not need to disturb God And what you should.
That's why men are not considerate.
No, but it don't need to be. There is certain things that God allow you to do in time that does not need to disturb Him later. And all those things is in your hand to make it to happen. So why waiting to be using prayer to be disturbing heaven to have it when He's freely given to you? So in this marriage,
He said United Kingdom men of 20 years have 3 kids already. So 25 is not too young to be married. Abi? So that one is very few. It's not advisable for me. Emmanuel, you know that they make women make us the pay prayer points. But marry on time, they let they grow, they will not go marry the bone of your bone. Now men, they take talk, carry this thing as fire. And so what is mommy is true. Huh? So what do you call a man is 42 years already balanced? I have dated a girl for 9 years, and later he didn't marry that girl. And he said the woman was his other than housemate and business mate, that they were not dating. Housemates, they were not dating. And this man have 2 kids already for another woman. He's telling my friend that 26 didn't he want to marry her, but this man does not even care for this, my friend. He's really a self-centered man. Yeah, you see, I like, women learn that a man tell you I'm dating you. I will this. I've seen men. It's your men are funny.
Man.
Hey! A man will not tell you, did I ever tell you I will marry you? Somebody you have been following for 5 years will tell you, did I ever? You see, men are funny. That very word, they will remove it. When I talk about this sweet man, that very I will marry you, men can remove it. You follow it, will not think it. He will tell you, I love you, I do this kind to everywhere, to other. But that I will marry you, they do remove it. They will never. You see a Martin lady that have lived with him for 5 years. Have I ever told you? The lady will be like, what? No. Have I ever told you? Yeah, I will marry you.
The lady have a different mindset.
Because the ladies don't really know time. They just we ladies just carry the way. You don't cut the words in their mouth. What the man is saying, he will just use the lady, finish the lady. And when the time goes, they say, you promised me, man. They say, when? Have I opened my mouth and used that word? I will marry you. Whereas the attitude you have shown to the lady, they don't even make that lady to ask you again. Your attitude is more than the words I say, I will marry you. So many ladies have been so frustrated because of men. And my pain is that let this lady go. If a man, so men, if you know you will not marry this woman, leave her go. You know, will not marry her.
You will not leave.
He will not leave the girl.
You will not leave the girl.
But that's wickedness.
Yeah, the point that is where the woman has fault. Because I don't know why you will be with a man for 9 years. 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 12 years. And the man is not, but it's wrong actually. You are wasting your life. All the men that are supposed to marry you are just come here, believing that you are with your husband already. So, but for me, it's wrong to live with a man that is not your husband.
It's already wrong already.
Don't live with him, even though it's not even advised to be having boyfriend, but don't live with a man.
Don't live with a man.
That because of no man I was advising the lady, I say, why you can't get married living with a white person.
It's not possible. You must
every man that want to come your way believe that you are living with somebody.
The road is blocked.
And they don't believe that white person are not human. They are human beings.
No, a man cannot come.
Black person they cannot come to you when you know that you are living.
Most people know you. I told the lady, this guy you are living with in a city. People know you with that. Why are you praying for bring my husband?
Bring my husband. You are
living with
bring
your husband.
Somebody
you go you must first of all leave this one.
Leave the person and live alone. So
the
that before you can talk about marriage.
Some people know you from one person in the city. Everybody see you. And I do tell ladies, why carry this man everywhere? Say that my boyfriend. The whole city knows that your boyfriend. And they don't pay. Now what make men know they won't pay on time? Even if they get the money, why?
It all depends.
They watch character.
No, you see, that's why when you started as boyfriend and girlfriend,
it's a problem.
It's a problem. So once you started as boyfriend and girlfriend, because they at the first time the platform wasn't good, they started to enjoy themselves.
Exactly.
They did not started as marriage at all.
At all.
So that's why you see some people say they don't end up marrying each other.
They don't marry too much years. What is 8 months that has come on this platform? 8, 9, 10, 12 years don't marry.
But Pastor,
when you overstay.
That a guy,
you don't read out the book finish now.
A guy.
You don't cook for them. You don't do for them, and he go do you. He go do you the way your husband will never do you. He go overdo you. Finish everything when they're there. He don't overdo you. I don't say it when you don't read book time for library. You go sit back. Women don't think at all. For good 9 years, can you be reading one book and not get tired?
But Pastor,
don't ask me some questions I don't know. Because you want to ask me some. This one you are just facing me. So you want to ask me some questions I don't understand. I don't just ask questions that I don't know. You want to ask me some questions that tempting questions. This one has a but Pastor. Let's say the truth. Will you buy the book after reading one book for 9 years, 12 years? You are telling the man, when are you paying? Say December. When are you paying? December. December. Which December? And some of the men are expecting children to come, and devil will not allow the children to come. It will say, when you are pregnant, I will pay. God punish devil. Now he said, now until I get pregnant 15 years, you go pay. And the man they enjoy life. The woman they cry every day. The man is like, I was giving you the command. If you're pregnant, I pay. If you're not pregnant, I bring another one.
I'm very like that.
Now so many people, you see the girl prayer point, Father, give me this child, give me this.
Many men, I see one like that.
There are many wicked ones like that.
Men, I see a man that said, if she doesn't get pregnant, I will not pay.
Then what is a girl doing in that place?
The lady want to get married, so you want to get pregnant.
He go come out for there, he go get my husband, go marry her. Once the book condition to not get pregnant, 1 year to 9 years, Pikin go far, he don't come again.
I know one guy that said if he not get right, he must get before I will not go up. And actually,
he let her
before
get.
he go pay. So many men are like that.
Women are so witchy.
So imagine if a lady that is 35 or 30,
you say a man is still
telling to get pregnant. Imagine the one is 45.
Thank you. Oh, no.
The man will tell the lady you must get ready before I will talk about paying. So it's trouble already.
Women be wise. That's why I'm talking to many women in that show. Please be wise. This get pregnant before I pay. You are just disturbing yourself. If you have come out of that home since, better husband. And men don't even want to know whether or not them make the pregnancy not come. And even if not there, they say you are not pregnant. When are you going to? A man doesn't make get 40. Still they look your eye, they tell you. Say when I'm going. Shut up. Now me you dance. That's why women we are too cheap. No, women easily pack their bag. Man, we just say, we already the same. We already married now. What is it of paying 2 rooms? Let's come.
Yeah, because the lady does not want to lose the man to another person.
And the man doesn't want to lose.
Yeah, so
but the man can lose.
Yeah, of course.
A lady can be in that guy's house, the guy can still get for side. So packing to that man's house does not mean that the man is secure.
No.
Because if a man respects you, go and pay your bride price. If a man say pack to my house, and the guy they fear make my mate not collect them.
But that is
the man is still going out.
Of the both, because of the lady think that once I'm with the man, no lady will come in. Because every lady already know. That is why actually anywhere in the party, this is my boyfriend.
That's what they want.
Yeah, because they believe that
they are protecting the boyfriend.
Yeah, it happens everywhere.
Everywhere.
So even those in school, so everybody believes that this one is boyfriend of this one, and everybody believes maybe we need to marry. So no lady will come in, except maybe a stranger. So that is the mindset they do believe.
Well, is well. So the consequences of late marriage is still this one. Many people didn't know how it comes to that. But what is the advice for young ones now? Please, reduce from that, I must get this syndrome before I marry. Okay? If you see right person, even in the midst of you are making money, marry this right person. Okay? This is where the trouble right from Nigeria lands with so many ladies. Men will be coming. So I never finish my project. I never make my money. It's not good. Once you are due for marriage, and the person you believe in come, marry, please. Yeah. Let two of you now continue to do the future.
Of course.
Your future has not ended. And it doesn't mean that you are the only one that will even do the whole work for your family. Yeah. Okay? If the man come in, please, marry the man.
Yeah.
Stop waiting to complete every project. No. Because your age is going. You don't need to come and be praying 90 days fasting and prayer. And speaking tongues of husband come. It's very difficult. Okay? But in opportunity, a man step in, pray to the man, stop being too selective. Stop being too selective. Some ladies are too selective. Hey man, don't look at your friend husband and say, wow, see as my friend husband fine. No, the day when you marry, you're not too fine like that. It's vice versa, both men and women. I've seen some ladies that will use man to finish a man that has their hand this marriage. Okay? But they will not agree. But when the man will marry another man under a few months, because this man is a bachelor, And so he's cooking by himself, doing anything by himself. He doesn't have time for himself. So you might not like him. Now you rejected him. After so you rejected the man, remove your eyes there. And then another lady now married the man, packaged the man now look handsome. So there are ladies I know, no man is worth to marry them. From Nigeria, I'm not saying marry who you don't love, but don't have the mindset of you not get six pack, you not get tiny leg, you not get tiny. I'm talking about the fat ones. The fat ones can really cover you up even when there is cold. Can't you think? And you must consider the really good ones. And it should not be about fat. It's about what a man have on his head. Okay? When it is time for your marriage, don't be too selective. It's not good. Let God give you your husband to marry. Because there is a time for everything.
Of course. And
before you know it, you marry the dustman. So just mind that. Early marriage have positive, negative. The positive in early marriage is that you fulfill on time. Everything on time. There are some people that finish giving birth to children and go back to school.
Of course.
Okay, we are talking about it is just the maturity in early marriage we are concerned about. Early marriage is very good in that side. The other side is abuse, not knowing purpose of marriage. Okay, so if you are still early in marriage now, be matured. Be matured. Don't be doing grand and men there outside. You all know they're outside. You all don't already there inside your house. Don't miss it. Okay? And the positive side of late marriage is that you are matured. You can guide your home. Okay? You have experience. But the negative side is that the delay will not be good. Yeah. You will not like it. You will not be praying, Father, wait till any small thing. Is my distance still flowing? Or is a man in menopause? The high blood pressure is too much. But in all, it's not everyone that calls it. There are some that strangers say you will never marry. That's my prayer for people today, that the Lord will help you. Yeah. There are some that really wants to marry. No right man doesn't come their way. There are some that really felt they try to be the best to men. Men have actually used them, eat their food, eat their money. Wrong men. I do feel for them. That's why it pains me to always say the person is marrying late. Because many people strive to get married. And they were just having wrong people. Whereas a really troublesome woman will marry a very nice man. Yeah. The word is funny. You can see a very nice, calm, gentle lady looking for a right man, never see. But you see backbiting, troublemaker that everybody know in the city will marry one of the gentle men in the city. You can see that's why I'm praying for somebody. For the ones that are not yet married, please use it. God will give you your own. Okay? If you have tried, no need. Just become a dedicated believer now. Let your husband meet you in the church. Let your husband honor you. If the man is troubling you, come to my house. Come and know my room. Come and come to the other room. Don't go. Become a virgin for Jesus now. No need. Because if that one will work, it would have worked since. Since you have tried that compromise of making the man love you to that aspect, and the man didn't see any reason, this time around, zip up. And let God give you the right husband. Men are looking for ladies who zip off. The wrong one will come and pressurize you. You think I will marry you without entering the other room? You think I will marry you? Tell them, I too will not marry you if you must come there. Then you wait for God in prayer. You can't wait for God and be ashamed. At all. Huh? It's time to wait for God in prayer. You see that there is a very right man that will be looking for a right woman who zip off. When the good one is coming, the wrong one will first of all be coming and be demanding. And be telling you, this era, you think I will just marry you like that without seeing this and seeing that. Tell the man, but what about the plenty you have been seeing? Did you not end up marrying them? Even me, what about the plenty I've seen? Who married me? So I'm tired of seeing and sewing. Let's just wait for God's time. And God will give you the right person. Okay? So balance yourself. And I pray for somebody, the Lord will visit you. Yes, Lord. I'm telling you, it's not too late. You might have tried. Disappointment everywhere. I pray that this time God will give you appointment. Amen. I pray for you will not make haste. At all. That you wake up and begins to cry. Amen. As you wait for God, may He give you the best. Yes, Lord. The best that come last. May God give you the best man and the best woman. Yes, Lord. You will not carry a wrong man, you will not carry a wrong woman. Desperation will not lead you astray. May the Lord that formed you give you your Adam and give you your Eve. Yes, in Lord. Jesus' name. Amen. Before we share the grace, Let me just check. Okay, it's a pity. I don't know. That comment, I think it has been flat. I think somebody asked question, but it's okay. Okay. By His mercies, I will bring our good news on Monday. I believe our first program is going to be, is going? Well, January, we are coming to Hamburg. Amen. So January again, we are starting in this first program, 2018 again, is also in Germany, and we are coming to Hamburg. So invite your friends and loved ones, tell them, book on time. We'll bring the dates on Monday. By His mercy. So Germany, shout, we are coming to Hamburg in January. Okay, I pray that this rough fire will visit everyone in that nation. It's a time of fire, and fire. Okay? So we're not taking next year for chance at all. Okay? I love you all and see you all tomorrow. Make sure you go to church. And most of you, when you come back, you follow our live service. And by His message, next Monday, talk about church matters. And we stay in the business of rescuing souls. Join me as we bring souls for Christ. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. And may the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the sweet fellowship of the Holy Spirit rest and abide with us now and forevermore. Surely God's goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. God bless you and see you Monday and tomorrow. Ciao.
I pray for you tonight. Yes, Lord. That the Lord will open a door for you. Yes, Father. Bible says, he that is faithful in little shall be faithful in much. Because most of you has given your effort, your time, your sweat. Yes, Lord. To do the work of God, I pray for you that the door of opportunities be opened for you. In the name of Jesus. And I pray with all my heart for you all are my partners, even in the whole world, and especially those who partner with TV to reach the world. As you are concerned with souls, may God open the door for you. May God open the door for you. May God open the door for you. In the name of Jesus. Because you invest in souls. Because you invest to get souls to the house of God. Because you invest even to the TV. Because you invest that the voice of God be heard all over the world. I pray for you that wherever your connection is needed, may the Master open your door. 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 In the name of Jesus. Amen. I decree and I declare. It is well with you. It is well with your soul, with your spirit, and with your body. Poverty is arrested. Sickness is arrested. Weakness is arrested. The utterance to which soul is released. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name we pray.